Peekaboo. Peekaboo. You guys want story time? Do you? Are you ready for story time? Give the video a like if you want a story. I really don't care. But you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to show the world how much you like story time. And at any time during the story, if you feel like giving it some blue thumb energy, because you got to think, I kind of agree with the people on the whole blue thumb energy thing. Yeah, we really like that. It's just what it is. I really don't care. I don't care what people like. I don't care what people like. I think people should care what they like. It's what it is. If you like that shit, then that's cool. Huh, the life of Pi. Imagine that. No, you can't have the big Nerf gun, Daisy. She can't even hold it. But she sniffs it. She likes to sniff the big ring that goes around the Nerf gun. The Nerf pew pew. Story time. That's right. With the future so bright, I think I'm going to wear shades for the story time. Simple enough. So, once upon a time, there was a little pig. And the little pig heard that there was some money involved in, I don't know, the unaliving of an earth angel. And then the little pig took the money and ran. And this is what it is. Once you have one little pig taking the money and running, go take the money and run. Then the second little pig shows up and he tries to find a loophole. And he gets some money and takes the money and runs. But the third little pig, he was smart. He didn't take any bribes. He's a Commissioner Gordon pig. That's just what it is. He didn't take any bribes. He didn't fall for the devil's illusion. He sat back and he just kind of monitored everything and thought, I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. And the future is probably going to be bright that the sun will end up wearing shades. And it's what it is. I mean, knowing that the third little piggy was the smart one, because it is what it is. I mean, he still knew that there were some loopholes. However, he knew for a fact that walking away empty-handed would keep him out of the loop of rotten apples behind me. Because he knew sooner or later, Master Low, and now if you break Low down, the meaning of Low is young wolf. He knew that the young wolf would show up and blow the big house down. So, you guys like story time? Simple enough. Let's do a reading, shall we? Simple enough. Now, I mean, with all of that organized, and it's what it is. I mean, you have to ask yourself, especially with divine intervention going on, just how many branches of, because I mean, the universe governs that tree. It's like spiritual court. The universe governs that tree. At any time a natural disaster could just come and suck every branch off into outer space. Simple enough. That's why God's always in charge. You always leave God in charge. Simple enough. And, and knowing that the dark side is involved, wearing their mask, because that's what narcissists do. They wear masks. And I know that you generally reek of pride before the fall. And I'm not going to say that I take pride in unmasking these individuals. I'm not going to say that I take pride. I would say it would be my dark side, though. My dark side is, get that shit off your face. Simple enough. It's Di! Hey, what's up, Di? Say hi to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. Simple enough. So anyway, we're doing the dark side today. We're doing the dark side today. It's just simple enough. Simple enough. We've been doing birthdays and all that fun stuff. So, and you know, when you're having Starseed Wars on YouTube, instant third eye stimuli. I don't. All right, Di, be careful. I don't trust the Guardian Angel channel. I just don't. I don't know why. Probably because Daisy, you can't go. She wants to go. Daisy, you can't go. Come back over and snip the pew pew. Aw. You have to put her on the chair so you can get out the door. She slays there. Oh, don't leave. No. Come here, Daisy. Anyway, Stewie. All right, man. Have fun. God us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. Ask it to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. And, you know, I can understand that, you know, this devil magic, because you're really not supposed to cast pearls before swine. You're really not supposed to cast pearls before swine. However, I mean, knowing that these individuals are wrapped up in a huge made-for A&E TV movie. Simple enough. So that is the art of detachment. Pisces, they didn't want to give you your flowers, so I did it for them. Simple enough. Simple enough. And, you know, I mean, the ABC boys will be having to figure out who each other are. A bunch of clowns in mad animal cracker soup. Simple enough. Simple enough. And they knew that sooner or later, this absolute fucking zoo with reptilians and Pleiadians and Arcturians and mantises and angels and demons and shit would end up becoming a Christ consciousness elephant in the room. They knew sooner or later it would. And that's fine. That's fine. They don't want the return of Christ consciousness on your planet, but there too again, they also don't want to ground and tap into the crystalline Christ grid. So knowing that they don't want to do any of these things because they just don't have time. They're too fucking busy running around chasing flying monkeys and shit, being ridden by narcissists like fucking the game Joust. As soon as I saw the flying monkeys meme that I made, I'm like, what? They're missing the joust stick. They're riding flying monkeys, but they're supposed to have that. You remember that game where you jump over each other? Simple enough. Simple as, oh, here comes another flying monkey. Let me just jump over this one. Anyway, I see things a lot differently than most. Here we go. Oh, got her nose. I got her nose, and I got yours at the same time. We got two noses at the same time. You guys have three little pigs with full pockets, except for one. One little pig does not have full pockets. One little pig does not have full pockets. One walked away going, wee, I didn't take a bribe. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance is quite scattered about. It's here, it is there, it is yonder ways. She won't stop. She really won't. She wants to, but she can't. She just doesn't know how. Kind of like this group collaboration. They wanted to win at all costs, and it cost them karma. And I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Simple enough. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance is scattered about. Now, with the Reiki cards, the object is to touch every card because energy is energy, and you leave an energetic signature on everything. So once you come in to this screen and my aura is able to grab your energy and pull it in, it works a little different than other tarot readers. It does. It works through morphic resonance. So while I stay shielded, grounded, and protected, no one is safe on this channel. And due to knowing that the Dark Emperor plays both sides, I will be taking the Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and the INFJ Master Yoda role because we don't want to leave Scientologists out. They believe they have an alien inside of them, and I believe the entire fucking universe is inside you. So it's just what it is. Yeah, and I mean, fucking, it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. And now when I hear that energy in the cards of it being a comfort zone revolving around trying to sacrifice the earth angel, trying to poison the earth angel, I think that's one thing that they fail to realize about me. Because see, I have been in the position, I put myself in a position before to wake up at exactly 3:33 a.m. to a young lady I had been dating for quite some time, the Catholic translator, bilingual translator at the Catholic Church. Yeah, I wake up at 3:33 a.m. to her going, "Oh God, what the fuck am I witnessing right now? This motherfucker is not real." So I started a business for paranormal shit, psychic weirdness. Simple enough because no one will ever fucking believe what she told me, and she did. She told me some shit that was just absolutely unbelievable. And now people can't believe what they're seeing, and I just don't think that's right. People should have a belief system or be able to fucking break out of it. It's just what it is. I don't know. It's what it is. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you what happened. All I could tell you is blah, 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 blah. That's because that's all I saw. That's all I was a witness to. It's just what it is. And then not long after that, you have crazy blondes on planes. You have star seeds awakening. You have angels and demons and gods and goddesses waking up on the planet. And they did. They wanted to stop that. They wanted to stop that. They didn't want you tapping in to higher consciousness. And I've never listened to what people really just like want me to do, because I know if you put want out into the universe, you're just going to want. If you put need out into the universe, you're basically needy. You're basically needy. If you put God out into the universe, God pretty much comes back to you. And then you get natural disasters from them attacking earth angels, and you get demons and the devil in the cards. And it's what it is. When you have the devil in the cards, you have to realize that Archangel Michael and the devil, they weren't very good friends. But there is a karmic lesson in that. There's a karmic lesson between Archangel Michael and the devil. Simple enough. Whatever that may be, it was all bullshit. Whatever you were told, energy is energy. And who knows? Who knows? And I mean, the more that you guys are like, oh, we can't believe what we're seeing. Well, that's the point of trying to figure it out. You figure it out. You tell me what you're seeing. You tell me what you're seeing, but more importantly, tell me what you can do. Because I do. I want to look at people and go, oh God, what the fuck am I looking at? It's just what it is. I'm just that kind of person. I'm just that kind of person. What is wrong with what is she? Oh, anyway. Sorry, it's just what it is. The INFJ has basically hit unicorn don't give a fuck land, and it's just what it is. I mean, when you have and I know these readers are so tired of that energy. They're trying to conspire still. They're still at it. These people is this, and this, with little piggies going to the bank and some walking away with none. And those are the ones that are going, we thank God we didn't take none. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I don't believe we have any of those third little pigs. I just don't. And they can't even keep up with a grocery list. How the fuck are we? A tropical grocery list. These sweet. I know how we all like island products at times, but confirmation. Left brain, right brain, and the subconscious mind. Who's guiding Pisces? Well, he did kind of come into union with the divine in a mystical, magical way. Simple enough. Thank you for that. And it's what it is. I'm not concerned with friend requests. I accept phone calls only. recorded at that. I mean, now I can use my discernment and pick out the people that I want to talk to, but there's too many rotten apples falling off of the tree behind me to just, that's what it is. I mean, we're looking for people with courage, people with very, very large, not a bunch of fucking wusses. I can't stand that shit. I just can't. I can't stand people that are absolutely fucking armed and pussy. Simple enough. It's simple enough. I can't deal with that. Why, I have a brain that works like a hand grenade. Thank you for that. It was better. Yeah, it was better to leave me alone. That's certainly, I can agree with that. The Earth Angel. We want to take ourselves out of that picture. So it is, I know if the narcissist's last trick is to play the victim, then we can't play that role. We have to play the hero. It's just what it is. That's the best I can do. This is the best I can do. We're going to go ahead and cut these one more time. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. It's just what is the hardest part about intuition is following intuition. Cards in the upright. No, cool. Flip those around. What is everyone's predominant question around this crazy energy at hand? Ooh, money. Look at that. Now, the three little pigs will be happy to know that the wealth and transfer is going quite nicely. It's going quite nicely. I see the Hulk dressing Gary Gensler up like a fucking clown as the ex-chairperson of the Securities Exchange Commission, and it's just what it is. I mean, they will get their own problems worked out. They will get their own problems worked out. What we have to focus on is giving and receiving. I'm giving at the office. I'm giving at the office and expecting anything more out of me other than find that Earth Angel. I'm on a mission. I'm on a purpose to find that Earth Angel they tried to sacrifice, because I do. I want to know that individual truth. And when I hear you ladies say they can't believe all the things that Earth Angel has survived, I do. I want to ask it, what things have you survived? What things have you survived? And if we can't figure it out, well, then now we have something else to do. We just have something else to do. Figure out all those things that Earth Angel survived. He's not here anymore, weirdo. I know, but I just like to look at the door. It's a door. There's something on the other. I know there's something on the other side of that portal. I know the truth. There are people out there dancing around doing their thing. The word of spirit in the past. Top row is the 5D moving down through time and space into the 3D. Yes, these individuals initiated into the wrong thing. Simple enough. That's why it's always better to work one-on-one, because groups, they're generally competition. Then, I mean, it doesn't matter what team you go for. It doesn't matter what competition you enjoy watching. At the end of the day, the entire place vibrates with loser energies. That's why I don't like competitions, because at the end of the day, the entire fucking place reeks of the loser. It's just what it is. Yeah. Women who cannot teach you anything in the spiritual world have lost it all over money. And it's what it is. I can understand that money does change a person. So it changes my pigs. As I put change in there, the pig changes with each dink, the little pig changes. So it's what. And if you would like to fill the third little piggy, it's just what it is. Hey, you can't do that. If you'd like to buy Daisy a fucking treat so she quits doing that, hey, go get your toy. No, don't look at me like that. I'm trying to do a reading. Don't look at me like... We got a stare contest. Hang on. She loses every time, and then the whole place reeks of loser. See, I told you. Ego death. I just ruined the dog's ego. Simple enough. Simple. I'm not going to do this anymore. They can follow your intuition. Simple enough. So the spirit is basically saying the truth is there was initiation in the past with women who couldn't teach you anything except how to have an ego death over money. And look at that. So, and I don't care about any of that shit. They're constantly manipulating the markets. You're talking about manipulators. Why would you expect them to do anything else? What is the problem? Now my energy is involved, and they can't figure out why they're constantly getting karma. It's because they won't do the right thing. As soon as they figure that out, then we'll all be happy. But no, no, no. You have people that want to go against the divine grain as much as they can, being manipulators, only to find out that they're getting fucked in the end. I can't do anything about that karma. They're getting karma in the end. They could either balance things out and do the right thing, or they can continue to have to manipulate. They have to keep manipulating shit because nothing's working out for them. They're getting divinely screwed. That's what it is. When I throw my energy into shit, that's what happens. Do right or don't. That's what it is. Do or die. Simple enough. Simple enough. Do. And the karma is leading to, yes, we only have to remove that negative energy. The trash is taking itself out. And when you have to rely on God to take your trash out, simple enough, you can't be mad at what God throws away. Simple enough. If you want God to come and clean your house, you can't be mad about all the shit that gets, scattered. It's like fucking Kansas, Dorothy. And it just comes in. And if you expect God to come and clean your house, and then God carries you and the house to Oz, Daisy, hey, please, shit, here we go again. Every time, she can't do it. She always finds something else to do other than look at me. Do I need a card on the end? No. Thank you, Spirit. The word of Spirit says masculines are in the upright because they're losing everything, and they're now starting to see that one-on-one initiation was a bad idea. It's what they should have done, and that's what they didn't do, and lost their power due to it. Look at that. Women who couldn't teach them anything except how to do black magic got them wrapped up in Captain Save a Karmicville. It's simple enough. Captain Save a Karmic is beautiful shit. Anyway, ego deaths are being supported by an energy exchange. Look at that. And I hear that the scales of justice are starting to balance out. Now, whether or not the Justice League had to get involved with Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Invisible Man, that's completely different. I mean, with Saturday morning, and it is the ultimate battle between the light and the dark. And it's obvious if you're shining bright like the light, who's always going to win, and the light always wins. And they knew that day would come soon, but they didn't listen to their intuition. They only listened to little piggy banks full of money. And here's my card. Higher consciousness. You have it or you don't. Supporting no intuition. Simple enough. Now, the distancing of the karmics, we will do that with compassion. Simple enough. It's they're rotten apples falling off of a tree behind me. I can't do anything about a bunch of rotten apples falling off the tree behind me. That's what it is. That tree's, I'm looking for it. Where are the trees without rotten apples falling off of them? That's what I'm looking for. No worries. Look at that. The trash is taking itself out. It's true. It's over there. The trash is taking itself out. Now, the truth over top of these masculines coming from spirit is they're being supported by women. So couples got you wrapped up in all kinds of shit. And it's what it is. Bonnie and Clyde got you. They got the whole system bucked. The whole system got bucked over Bonnie and Clyde looking for $1. And it's just what it is. Now that the initiation is upside down and they have lost all of their power, we can put our heart into the good things. Oh, simple enough. Simple enough. If you know that the Bonnie and Clyde apple tree has poison apples falling all over, that's why you look for a better tree. Don't eat from that tree. There's too many other trees out here. Look at all those trees just full of apples. What's the problem? I think Earth only had one crop this incarnation. I think it's just what it is. I think the Earth only had one crop this incarnation. Simple enough. So there's all chaos and calamity on the left side. The right side thinks they're the tree, and they can't figure out that the eagle is the earth angel. Oh, that's what it is. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. I hear they were trying to take the crown. They were trying to steal the crown. Why don't they have their own crown? Why didn't they activate their own crown? And those that did, where are they? Where are the ones that activated their own crown? Where are the ascended masters that ascended into divine white light halo union with the light? Where are they? Where are they? And I know people can't believe what they're seeing, but I mean, holy shit, we've been through this before. We've been through this before. They do this every lifetime. They do this every lifetime. And it's what it is. And now there's a whole bunch of us that should be going through it, but none of them did the work. And the ones that did do the work, where are they? I'm looking. I have to find the people that did the work. You can't fucking reward people that didn't do the fucking work. Confirmation. Simple enough. So the energy exchange is being supported by answered prayers. Look at that. Oh, the ego death led to an energy exchange that answered your prayers as the little piggies go to the bank, and one is empty-handed, going wee 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 wee. Thank God I'm empty bank. Moving forward, no karma. No karma. It is. I mean, money is the root of all evil for these people, and it's a huge, absolute grab that is now affecting their health. And I can't do anything about attacking a healer and it affecting your health. Simple enough. They didn't listen to their intuition. Higher self is saying, yes, there will be no change in consciousness. The first is always the last. Time is up for these people, and they have no one to thank except themselves. No one to thank for being left behind except themselves. Distancing these karmics with compassion. And yes, it is a 50-50 on whether or not we find any trees going forward that aren't completely wilting. Simple enough. Simple enough. I mean, when your apple starts going, and then it falls off the tree, you have no one to thank but yourself for just laying there looking like an apple like that. Moving forward, now that the trash has taken itself out, so we don't have to worry. It's just what it is. The master's in the upright. Congratulations. Congratulations. And it's what it is. I mean, with all of these ascended master energies out there, not the fakes, not the frauds, not the phonies, the ones with the light that's triggering demons, the ones with the light that shines bright with kinetic energy, tapping them into the unseen realms. Those are the individuals that I am looking for, because I want to know what technique they used. If they feel like sharing it. I mean, no one has to do anything that they don't want to do. And I know when the student is ready, the teacher appears. But I mean, if you guys have been taught nothing except fear and control by a bunch of alpha draconians, then you're not going to be able to see the things that we break out of that alpha draconian control system. Simple enough. So that's why it's called the draconian control system. Once you break out of that shit, that's just what it is. You're no longer a lizard brain. So sweet. Ooh, and they're mad about that. And she was right. You know, you're talking about organizations that feed purely on fear, war, famine, suffering, and they knew that the light was going to come and spotlight them, kind of like raccoon hunting, kind of like spotlighting raccoons. And it's just what it is, because you know these lizard-headed bandits. It's just what it is they do. They put you in masks like raccoons and walk you down and experiment on you, and now we're worried about being probed by the Pleiadians. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about the Greys coming to probe other aliens. Simple enough. Moving forward, keep putting your heart into your work. And yeah, there was no gratitude. There was no gratitude shown. It was a power grab. It was a cover up. It was a let's put a band-aid on it since we've caused man-made natural disasters. It was insurance scams. It was everything except let the healer come back into society and make a change. Let the healer come back into society and make a change. And you have to think, I mean, look at the destruction that came from 9/11. Those were just twin towers. These were people getting in the way of other people's twin flame unions. And when you know that the twin flame union is within and they're trying to block the twin flame union with the divine, well, then that's divine destruction on your planet, and you have no one to thank except them. We're protected from that. We didn't go to the towers that day. No. We went within. We didn't go to the towers and have to jump out of the building over money. No. We went within. See, we didn't go to chaos tower over here and fucking tower number 2 over here with planes and shit flying into them. No. We went within. We took the elevator. We took the elevator ascension path. Not in those buildings. We just didn't get in those buildings. It's simple enough. It's not that hard to find out. Frenemies. The Earth Angels supported by frenemies. Dark magic over our head by women who couldn't see that they were going to fucking lose everything. Moving forward. That's why you don't play with witchcraft, especially not with angels. Angels play with angel magic, and it's vengeance is mine, saith the Lord at that point. And I can't manifest the shit if you didn't give me the energy, because if two shall see, so shall it be right there. Prayers are answered. Look at that. Love is all there is. Your betrayal will not be forgiven by the morning star means forgiveness is for me. Apple falling from the tree. Can't nurture it. You can't nurture rotten apple after it's already hit the ground. Simple enough. Moving forward, nothing these people do will ever grow again, or it will. We're looking for the people that are growth mindseted, not people that are growing together, trying to pull off some A&E made for TV movie Jerry Springer situation because Wild Bill, the jealous freaking, the jealous, gender dysphoria, wanted to wear fucking someone else's light because they couldn't generate their own. So it's some shocking energy to hear in the cards. Some shocking energy. I bet it does have those people in their feelers and the ones that went along with it and got karma, because all those people are getting karma. All those people are getting karma. Masters in the upright. And yes, we are being supported by the fact that they're all getting problems with their health. I can't do anything about that. Trying to take someone else's healing energy instead of tap into their own. Oh, that's a trip to the hospital towers. I can't do anything about that. So, and that's what it is. I mean, when I keep hearing that they can't believe she said they think they can set the Earth Angel on fire and you'll walk right out of it. Well, yeah, and what would happen? I'd come out of the flames with people learning another language. Oh, what the fuck? What am I looking at? Fucking manifestation. The trash is taking itself out, and the manifestations are in the upright. We are not worried because failure is our success. The master is in the upright, moving into harmony and balance, and the health card being upside down is leading to, your vibe attracts your tribe. So now where are these trees? Where are these trees that are fucking rotten with apples falling in the leaves? You have to leave those rotten apples where they fall in the leaves. You have to leave them there. It's just simple enough. Simple enough. Did everybody enjoy the Three Little Pigs story? Simple enough. I figured you would. Simple enough. And you wonder why this shit has went on for so long? Because Three Little Pigs were looking for loopholes, but only one walked away with none. Isn't that amazing? Simple enough. Now, you wouldn't expect Master Lowe to be the young wolf that had to come and huff and puff and blow the big house down, but it's what I can't do anything about that. I'm not concerned with any of that. I'm not concerned with pigs at the bank. I'm not concerned with pigs in a blanket. I'm not concerned with pigs on a boat in a moat. I'm not concerned about any of that shit. Where is that Earth Angel they tried to sacrifice? I'm interested in that. I want to know what they had to heal from. I want to know what kind of obstacles they put in their way. I'm more interested in that. Because if you've got a whole group getting karma, and a karma Earth Angel basically just being themselves causing that, it's just what it is. Because it would be. It'd be like spiritual hate crimes and money crimes and all kinds of weird shit they're stuck in the Alpha Draconian control system. And I can't do anything. It's fucking, you can go Google the Draconian control system. It's not something I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to teach you how to keep you in the Matrix. Simple enough. We're doing everything we can to get there. We're trying to do everything we can to get their hand out of our ass, since we're not puppets. I'm not a puppet. Get your hand out of my ass. Namaste. especially my back pocket. Please, please. The three little pigs, we got to keep their hands out of our back pockets, especially if they're going to be crooked little tailed. Sweet, see the little crooked tail? Sweet, it's got a little crooked tail. It kind of looks like, I have a hard time sometimes. I can't really tell their ass from their face sometimes. It's just what it is. I always feel, about face. Oh, well, it's what it is. Anyway. Namaste.